I would say that my earliest memory is when we visited Life Changers back in Link Elementary. We were just in the small elementary school.
My earliest memory of being in Life Changers Kids was the old building. We had a hallway that had like a bunch of animals painted on the wall. And I just remember like walking through that hall every time and being so excited to go to class.
One thing I learned in Life Changers Kids that I still remember today would have to be just that God loves me. And I know it's so simple and we hear it all the time, but I think learning that as a kid was so important because now I don't question it at all because it's just the truth. And Life Changers Kids really did an awesome job at showing me that in a really real way where I felt it.
From an early age in Life Changers Kids, they used to really put an emphasis on what it means to be a helping hand and what it means to be a servant, how to count money, that kids' cash store.
My favorite memory would definitely be the lock-ins. The lock-ins are so much fun. They were just an opportunity to stay up all night, eat pizza, eat junk food, run around, play tag. It was the best.
My favorite memory has to be the dance sessions at kids camp. We had Iris London was in there leading us, and I remember being in the chapel and thinking like I was so cool because like Iris was teaching me and she would like hype me up, and she's still the same way to this day.
Life Changers Kids has impacted my life as a young adult just by teaching me that no matter how old you are, you still can experience, the love of God.
Life Changers Kids definitely taught me about community and friendship because of just the consistency. It was every single Sunday, and it was something I always looked forward to, especially seeing my friends or seeing my cousins and sitting with them, even though I did get a second warning once and I had to move my seat. But other than that, it was definitely taught me just how important it is, and I would not trade it for the world.
The friendships that I gained in Life Changers Kids, I still have a lot of them to this day, and a lot of us are still involved in Life Changers, and it's really it taught me how to be a friend for life, and I am so thankful for the relationships I got here at Life Changers Kids.
My favorite game, I would have to say Freeze Dance. Freeze Dance, after end of service, before our parents picked us up, we always played Freeze Dance, and that was my favorite game for sure.
My favorite game was this segment that I don't know if they still do anymore, but it was the can-do phrase. And so it was so much fun because I was the first kid to ever play it, and I had to remember the can-do phrase and recite it. And then I was blindfolded and dug through a bucket of empty cans, and there was one full can of pop, and I had 30 seconds to find it, and I found it, and it felt like the best moment ever.
Oh, my favorite game was pieing Pastor Marla. Any chance that we got to pie Pastor Marla has been a lifetime achievement for Life Changers Kids. Always the best.
There is more for Life Changers Kids. Instantly, I just think of, just the room, the area that it's gonna just be filled with more kids, and kids that are hungry for God's love, kids that are hungry for God, worship. I believe that we're gonna be, even like online, content online, we're gonna have like more videos, more, even a TV show. I can see us doing a TV show someday, but that's what I think of. There's more for Life Changers Kids. There's no limit.
When I hear that there is more for Life Changers Kids, I just think about the number of kids that are gonna just increase and expand because kids need to be here. They need to know how fun this is, but more importantly, that God really loves them, and because it changes your life, it's changed mine. So if there's more for kids, that's so exciting because there's gonna be more kids that get to hear that and get to be impacted by it.
Our Life Changers Kids are going to make decisions at such an early age of giving their lives to Jesus, where families are gonna see this decision that these kids are making and how happy and how joyful they are. And they're gonna be asking their kids, man, you're so happy. And the kids' responses are gonna be, it's because I know Jesus. Because kids are making these decisions, it's going to reverse any generational curses. It's going to rise up young leaders. That's what's gonna happen. There's more leaders that are gonna come out of Life Changers Kids. There's gonna be more fun. There's gonna be more events. There's gonna be more parties. There's gonna be more food. Like what we do in kids, there's just gonna be more. So get ready for that because it's gonna be amazing.